What's up, everyone? I am your host, DJ, aka Sexy Bad Choices, aka listen here, you little shit, aka
You play Valorant?
no. Is that where that's from?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
no,
no,
it's not.
no. Well, there is
Not originally.
There is a Jet voice
Okay.
line in the game that was ad-libbed that if there's one person alive in the enemy team and the Jet kills them, she says, "There you are, you little shit."
Okay, because I heard it on a podcast and I laughed hilariously because it was great. So I decided to use that, and that's my thing now. Okay, it looks like I'm going to be playing Valorant now. No, I'm not going to. I don't have the
I am
computer to play
Sean
Valorant.
MF Ross.
What the MF stand for?
DJ, get off my lawn, you little shit.
Yeah.
How could you think that's from? That phrase is so old. Oh my god.
I know.
Whatever.
Last up.
Oh yeah, it's me, Avery. I was late this morning because I had to go to the doctor. I have that dog in me.
Oh, bark. That is who we are. Press X Star Podcast is a weekly show where we talk about the latest gaming news, review the biggest games, and give you our thoughts on the games we are playing. Our goal is to expand the video game media landscape through an underserved point of view. It's us, it stays us because we are the only point of view that you need to pay attention to. And we are back, and now it is time for us to talk about the games we have been playing. Sean, what have you been playing?
So I've been playing this game that DJ's in love with, Dragon's Dogma.
Gundam? Oh, okay. Oh, that the other game that I'm in.
Stole my heart.
I may have to restart this and play as melee because I really hate the way they start the magic system.
Yeah.
Up. It doesn't have much of a tutorial.
Yeah.
For magic. I mean, I don't know. They start you off with the dude with the sword. I don't know his name. Whatever.
He doesn't need a name.
He doesn't have a name. Okay.
And I don't know if he doesn't have a name, but like it's not important until.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So is he alive still?
Some speculation. I don't want to ruin it. Go ahead, continue.
Sure, man. I don't know. They
can 10-year-old game. I don't want to ruin it.
Well, no, like I actually you finish your talk on it, Sean,
I feel like Elden Ring gave us more guidance as far as how to use magic and just how to do certain actions. This shit kind of just throws you to the wolves.
I mean, Elden Ring is also a new game.
let's not
I'm saying for okay. Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase. Dark Souls and Demon Souls gives you a little bit more explanation on how to use their systems than this game did. And from what I remember,
as someone who's played both, I agree with that statement. I think it's relatively clear what shit does when you pick it up. In terms of what the macro of that shit does, that's something you have to figure out through trial and error. But like when you pick up a spell,
for the magic in Dragon's Dogma,
they didn't explain shit. It just said, "Here you go." It sets you out on your own. You don't remember any of that, do you? Go back and play.
I'm thinking because like it wasn't like when you start off in that village, it's pretty a straight shot to the next part, and
it does not explain how to use the magic system. All they explain is the melee, barely. It's okay, DJ.
I mean, I could check that. That doesn't. I never had an issue with the magic. It might be a thing of you might need to read the like descriptions in the game.
DJ telling someone to read, ain't that a something?
I mean,
this is some peak. This is some peak. Oh man, remember me talking about Bloodborne years ago? Shit, right now.
But
well,
anyway,
the problem with Bloodborne wasn't the reading; it was just the combat. But yeah, continue.
It was Pepcat problem between keyboard and chair. But other than that, I'm playing this other game. How the hell did I even discover this game? I'm playing this. Telling Lies. This is a interesting game because it's highly rated, but it is very. What's the word I want to use? Ambiguous.
Yeah.
So you play a person who got control of a secret, I want to say NSA hard drive.
It's an FMV game.
And yeah, it's an FMV game, which is hella old.
Yeah.
But you're basically just watching videos in this and trying to piece together what happened, who's telling lies, basically, who's lying about their story. But the thing is, you don't ever actually interact with anybody. You literally just have the hard drive, and you're playing. I guess you're doing what a NSA agent would do, is searching for keywords, and videos will pop up about people who had these conversations when the keyword pops up in their conversation. And you can kind of just drill down and listen, but you're only seeing it. Either the guy is recording himself talking or recording his conversations, or you're seeing like one side of a FaceTime conversation or a Skype conversation, and you kind of have to piece together words that they're saying to find the other side of the conversation. But literally all you're doing is watching the videos. After you watched enough videos, you get the option to upload it to like a WikiLeaks type website and see the ending of the game. So the game, if you want to call it that, is literally just watching videos. But it has a halfway interesting storyline. You kind of see this guy who's implanted in. There you go.
Yeah.
You kind of find this secret agent, and he's infiltrated this protester group who wants to stop like a pipeline from being built or something.
Right.
And I don't know, that's pretty much it. Although it has, what's her name? Alexandra Shipp. I think she played Aurora Monroe, aka Storm, from the most recent X-Men movies. And she was in another movie as well, but I don't recognize the other gentleman in the game.
I think it's Logan Marshall Green. And I think it's I think the last thing I remember him from is Upgrade.
Did you? I love Upgrade.
Oh, Upgrade, yeah.
Yeah, I played it. I played it ages ago.
Okay, of all the most obscure movies for you to be like, oh yeah, I've seen that movie, DJ. So what did you think of the game then, Avery?
I think it's a really good game. In terms of I'm not a big fan of FMV games in general, but I think mechanically and what they do, it's really strong, and it's really in line with a game like Her Story, which was their previous game.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. I think it's a game that's well deserving of all its praise. However, it is a game that's a tough ask for a lot of people.
Yeah, I can see that, because after a while I was kind of like, is this all I'm doing?
Yeah.
But now I'm kind of actually interested in seeing more of the story, or at least what they recorded, and see where it goes. So it is a very targeted game as far as this market. You have to like this sort of thing. This isn't for everybody.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know how I landed on that. I downloaded that in Man of Medan. Man, is that it?
Oh, okay.
So I'll play that next, I guess. But yeah, that's what I've been watching / playing.
Hey there. Are you enjoying this episode? You are? Great. If you're listening to the podcast, then please leave a review on the podcast app that you're using. If you're watching us, then please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. After that, you can go to pressx2start.com. There you'll find all the information about us, the podcast, the links to all of our social media channels, and to our Discord. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support. Now back to the podcast. And then I will end this by I jumped into Arcadegeddon. It is interesting. I think I really okay. So I'm gonna go with the things that I like and the things that I'm just kind of
Would I
concerned
play
about.
this? Because I downloaded it, or I started to download it, and then I watched some gameplay videos, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like the style of it. I think the aesthetic. Ilphonics,
Ilphonic, the Predator Hunting Grounds and the Friday the 13th team and the future Ghostbusters world. We got what the game is called. The new Ghostbuster game. That's them who they were responsible for.
Yeah, I think the style of it is, like, right up my alley, like, I think it
All the
looks
colors.
cool. I think the hub area feels a lot like the start or the character select screen from, Jet Set Radio. So, like, there's even a character I'm probably not gonna be able to find it, but, yeah, there was even a character that, like, when you first meet her and you talk to her, she does, like, a little dance thing, and then she's like, "Oh, yeah, this is who I am." Like, "Oh, that's cool, like, that's literally from Jet Set Radio." But then I am just very put off by the actual like, the
Gameplay loop.
dialogue choice? No, not even
Uh,
gameplay loop, but the dialogue choice. It is very forced, like, "Oh, we're trying to be as, like, cool kids with our speak as possible," but then it just feels so cringe. Like, during one of the conversations, the character actually the same character that, like, did the cool little pose or whatever, she says ROFML and then, like, says something. It's just like, you don't say that. Like, you don't actually speak the letters. Like, it's a
You
some
haven't
people
been
do, DJ.
yeah. Yeah.
say what?
Some
Okay.
people do,
They,
DJ.
DJ, in a world where I unironically say the word poggers, yeah, you 100% speak like
I
that.
will say though, there is like a esports person, and like the way she was talking, I was like, damn, I think Avery would like really understand this person. But like it seems really cool. I like the hub area. I like the characters. And when I stopped, I did like one mission and I came back and there was more characters in the hub area. So I didn't really get to explore and talk to those characters yet to get a sense of who they are. The general premise of the game is that um, the hub area is actually like an arcade, and all the arcades were connected together to make this super arcade. And the person who owns the arcade shop is named Gilly, and essentially he did this because the FFC, aka the FCC, was trying to stop the arcade shop or whatever, and he basically the FCC is or the FFC in this game is the man, and we're fighting against the man. So
Mm.
he put these arcades together to create this like virtual reality thing or whatever, and then the stages take place. You're dialing into like I guess like you can consider like a VR kind of thing, but you're dialing into the giant arcade thing to stop the cyber attacks from the FFC that's happening in this giant arcade thing. Uh, all that is explained to you with a lot of words. I was I guess it could have just been me subjectively at the time, like just wanting to actually play the game. Like there's a lot of story presented to you at the front of the game. So it's just like, okay, I get it. I get it. I mean, I just want to experience this game. Actually playing the game, I think it is it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't know, Sean, if I think you might get some enjoyment out of it, but I don't know if it has enough to keep you because, like, in terms of movement, you get a double jump, you get a or you get a dodge roll, you can slide, you can shoot while sliding. Um, you get a melee, and then you get like not like an ultimate, but like a surge ability, which is like a power attack that's separate from your guns. So they give you a bunch of options in the game, and I think the actual shooting itself feels snappy, but it I think it to me, like as a person who played Overwatch but didn't really enjoy the shooting in Overwatch, I feel like this feels like a better version of Overwatch. Not Overwatch, jeez. Fortnite.
I say what?
Yeah, I was down the
I mean,
wrong rabbit hole.
to be fair, is Arcadegeddon is it like PvP or PvE?
Both. So you can there's like a adventure mode, which is the PvE, and then there is also a PvP section to it. Well, I also think that you can. I'm pretty sure there's co-op. I think
Yes.
there's co-op too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, then that makes sense because Fortnite was the problem. The problem I've always had with the Fortnite combat, and I generally liked the Fortnite combat, was it was designed for PvE and then had to be retrofitted for PvP. And so as a direct
Right.
result, the PvP always feels weird, especially if you're playing on controller.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think they do a good job of making this game feel good on controller because I didn't really have an issue with the combat. I think for me, the one thing that would prevent me from spending more time in this, I think, would be the progression, because I don't really understand it fully yet, but like you unlock you get currency to unlock clothes and stuff for your character. The characters look kind of like Osmosis Jones meets Reboot, and I kind of like that style. So like aesthetically, like I'm there, but it's just doing the work to unlock the different clothes. Like you only get 2 pieces of clothing when you first start the game. Um, yeah, I'm gonna spend more time in it to really get a better sense of where I'm at with this game. But overall, like first impressions, I thought it was cool. It's definitely a game that you can play. So, it covered the bases for me. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. And then Avery, you said you weren't playing anything, right?
Unless you're a Apex Legends or Valorant fan, the only thing I can talk about that like is anything current is ALGS Championships in North Carolina, in which we probably will not have our final if the players boycott, and the Valorant Masters 2 Copenhagen, which just started as we started recording. That's all I can talk. Also, Shroud came back to join Sentinels. That means nothing to our audience.
I like the word Copenhagen. All right. That's it for the podcast. We thank you for listening and sticking with us through this. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoy making it. Don't forget to rate and review on your favorite podcasting app. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your favorite YouTube channel. That's the channel you're watching right now, because if you're watching this channel right now, that means you're watching our content, and we thank you again. Again, don't forget to leave a comment if you think you got some words to tell us. If you don't agree on my on how I feel on Armageddon, Jesus, on Arcadegeddon, or you think Telling Lies is actually the best game of 2019, and Sean needs to finish that game, let us know. Let him know. No, okay. Well, obviously Sean says no. He's not. Don't let him know. Let me know. I'll read the comment and like it. Yeah, so you take care, you play some more video games, and you wash your hands, and you keep your mask on, because COVID's still out here. Although it may seems like, we're on tail end of it, we're not. It's still out here. So be safe. Peace.